Shalom. Call hello Yamla, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and singing us to a hope left around the world. May Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai continue to protect and guide our steps throughout these turbulent times. This your bro Nadab, coming at you with another one. And today's lesson is in that same hour. In that same hour. Okay. Or that time appointed, that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to judge Babylon the Great, just spiritually, okay, America, for the rape, rob, and murder they have done to you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, okay? They are going to have to pay for their bloodshed ultimately in the landmass of America. It's going to be cleansed of their blood by that thermonuclear fire ultimately in World War III. And also that concentrated laser fire from those chariots ultimately. Okay, would that be some destruction? Okay, in World War III, when Russia, China, okay, North Korea, Iran, all these other different heathen nations are going to shoot missiles upon this place. Okay, for all, okay, there are abominations that have spread upon the earth, and these nations have been lied to, bamboozled, okay, to their wiles or the trickery, okay, that these devils possess. All right, that's ultimately why Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to have to destroy this wicked kingdom led by these Amalekites, which are in fact Edomites, put into slavery, okay, for 1,000 years. And ultimately, the whole nation of Edom, you Edomites, who call white people, will in fact be exterminated, okay? You serve that hardcore, rigorous captivity in the New Jerusalem that's rapidly, okay, approaching, okay? I'm going to get the definition of hour and the etymology. Divine office prescribed for each of the 7 clinical hours. The daily service at the clinical hours. Time of day appointed for prayer. One of the 7 clinical hours. Time of year season. That's right. And it's the season that, okay, Babylon the Great, which is America, is about to be judged, okay, for their wickedness. And that ultimately, okay, ultimate cloud that has shed upon the earth, okay, lying about the Messiah, okay, his true names, okay, blasphemy, power, is Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, distorting the images, so forth and so on, okay. All right, let's see what we got here. God, one of the 24 equal parts of a natural solar day. Okay, here it is. Time of a particular happening, the event for a given activity, as in the hour of death. That's right. That's what's going to happen to the landmass of America. It's going to be uninhabitable. Okay, after the destruction, it's going to burn for X amount of time, and it's only going to be dwelled by, okay, scorpions, screech owls, okay, those beasts of the earth of that nature, okay, as in reminder of how not to live, okay, or how to disobey our power, which is Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and complete wickedness, okay. I'm going to start off in Revelation chapter 11 and verse 13. And that same hour, okay, that time appointed, where Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, okay, is going to render his judgment upon Babylon the Great, which is America. There is a great earthquake. Those missiles ultimately, okay, those ICBMs, those hypersonic missiles, okay, are going to destroy this place. 200 million missiles, okay. You do the calculation, I think that's 4 million per state, okay, man. Okay, and the 10th part of the city fell. That's talking about America. Okay, and the earthquake were slain of 7,000 men. That's total completion, total destruction. Okay, and the remnant is talking about the hopeful elect, those that's going to remain. Okay, who are frightened, alarmed. okay, from all this destruction, because the elect's going to be scarcely be saved, okay? All right. And gave glory to the Most High Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, power of heaven. That's right. And ultimately, you know what I'm saying? That's what the hopeful elect is looking forward to. The destruction of his wicked kingdom, okay, and us being delivered at Yahushua Baratazah will be that hopeful number. Okay. Verse 14. The second war is past. It's the Second World War. And behold, look, the third war coming quickly. That's right. It's fastly approaching. Okay. It's mainly they can knock out the infrastructure. Okay. There'll be a gateway for them to introduce that mark of the beast. Okay. And mandate that sea help, that grain of rice upon everybody. And if you take that grain of rice, which is that RFID microchip, mark of the beast, you will in fact be destroyed if you're a so-called Black, Latino, Native American, Sinti Indian, or confusion of face out there. Okay, because we were given instructions not to make any cuttings in our flesh. Okay, going back to Leviticus 21:5. Okay, all right, let's get this quick video talking about the destruction. Okay, and this is time.com. How bad? Here's how bad a nuclear war would actually be. And this is a judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that he has ordained for the
What would happen if there was a full-scale nuclear war between Russia and the United States? Based on non-classified data, the aftermath might go something like this. When one side launches nuclear missiles, the other side detects them and fires back before impact. U.S. submarine-launched ballistic missiles from west of Norway start striking Russia after about 10 minutes, and Russian ones from north of Canada start hitting the U.S. a few minutes later. The very first strikes are high-altitude EMP attacks, frying electronics and power grids by creating an electromagnetic pulse of tens of thousands of volts per meter. The next strikes target command and control, as well as nuclear launch facilities. Land-based intercontinental ballistic missiles take about half an hour to arrive. Major cities are targeted, both because they contain military facilities and to stymie the enemy's post-war recovery. Some cruise missiles take hours to reach their target. Each impact creates a fireball about as hot as the core of the sun, followed by a radioactive mushroom cloud. These intense explosions vaporize people nearby and cause fires and blindness further away. The fireball expansion then causes a blast wave that damages buildings, crushing nearby ones. The United Kingdom and France have nuclear capabilities and are obliged by NATO's Article 5 to defend the US. So, Russia hits them too. Firestorms engulf many cities, where storm-level winds fan the flames, igniting anything that can burn, melting glass and some metals, and turning asphalt into flammable hot liquid. But the explosions, the electromagnetic pulse, and the radioactivity aren't the worst part. Nuclear winter is, caused by the black carbon smoke from the nuclear firestorms. The Hiroshima atomic bomb caused such a firestorm, but today's hydrogen bombs are much more powerful. A large city like Moscow, with almost 50 times more people, can create much more smoke. And a firestorm sends plumes of black smoke up into the stratosphere, far above any rain clouds that would otherwise wash out the smoke. This black smoke gets heated by sunlight, lofting it like a hot air balloon for up to a decade. High-altitude jet streams are so fast that it takes only a few days for the smoke to spread across much of the northern hemisphere. In the meantime, Earth gets freezing cold, even during the summer, with farmland in Kansas cooling by about 20 degrees centigrade, or 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and other regions cooling almost twice as much. A recent scientific paper estimates that over 5 billion people could starve to death, including around 99% of those in the United States, Europe, Russia, and China. We obviously don't know how many people will survive a nuclear war. But if it's even remotely as bad as scientists think, then it has no winners, merely losers. It's easy to feel powerless, but the good news is that there is something you can do to help. Please share this video, because the more people know.
Yeah, Esau, y'all down. These damn devils, they know that their wicked queen is rapidly declining. They about to go into captivity. Okay, they're in straits right now, trying to push that new world agenda, that granting rights upon everybody. They're gonna do it for a certain amount of time. Okay, they're gonna get so far till y'all about Shimon Shah, since he's only got son. Y'all shy to render judgment on these damn devils, starting off with the chief house. Okay, these Amalekites, these Edomites. Okay, let's see. Let's go back. Let's go to Zechariah. Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah will smite, beat all the people that have fought against Jerusalem, starting with the so-called white man by those missiles. Okay, he's going to destroy the land mass of America for the rape, rob, and murder. Okay, the bloodshed of you Israelites, ultimately, for the blasphemy of his name. Okay, and for the wickedness that these damn devils have orchestrated upon the planet Earth. Okay, and also these heathen nations, because they also had a hand, okay, in our captivities. Okay, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, man, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Okay, and that's talking about the inhabitants that's going to be upon earth when those missiles, okay, land and detonate. They're going to be in a sad, pitiful case. Okay, and that's ultimately Yahweh Shem Shah's judgment upon the wicked and those that do wickedly. Okay, he made 2/3 of our people that refuse the testimony of Yahweh Shem Shah. Okay, and that doesn't want him to rule over them. We're gonna die ultimately. Okay, and have to be brought back through the kingdom of the through the loins of the elect ultimately. But he's going to deliver his elect in these times too. That's what the hopeful elect is looking forward to ultimately. Okay. All right, next we're going to get Revelation chapter 15, verses 2 and 3. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass, a sea, Shalakia, of glass mingled with fire. It's talking about the ozone layer. Okay. And them that had gotten the victory over the beast, it's talking the elect. Those ones that's going to be delivered to that fellowship, that chariot that Yahweh Shah is coming back on. Okay. And over his image and over his mark, that charagma. Okay. And over the number of his name, stand on a seat of glass, mean having your harps of the Most High Yahweh Shem Shah. That's right. And it's ultimately what the hopeful elect is looking forward to. I'd rather Zah be that hopeful number. Okay. Because you don't want to be destroyed right along with these heathens that's upon the earth. Okay. You want to be delivered and changed to those immortal bodies and having peace, having sovereignty and rule over these damn heathen nations, starting off with Esau, Edom. Okay, because these damn devils have ruled long enough. Okay, and it's time for some judgment to happen. They call Allah Yahweh Shem Shah. Okay, verse 3. And they sang the song of Moses, that the servant of the Most High Yahweh, and the song of the Lamb, Yahweh Shah, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord, power almighty. Just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints. That's right. It's talking about Yahweh Shah coming back to deliver his elect. Okay. And wiping those tears from our eyes, and ultimately, okay, restoring us, putting us on a higher level. Those laws, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts, having that heart of flesh. Okay. And ultimately, okay, dwelling amongst our power, which is Yahweh Shem Shah. Okay. So it's going to end this lesson on end by Shalom, calling Yasharala, Wabakshah, Bakshah, Bakshah, Yahweh Shem Shah, Shalak, make it part of my Wamium, Wab Shah, Wab Ball, Baba Ball, Baba Ball, Baba Ball, Shalom.